Hi, welcome to Business on Joy News Desk. We want to begin from the insurance industry, and the new Insurance Commissioner, Justice Yaofori, has indicated preparedness to ensure laws to protect policyholders are adhered to. Joy Business understands 4 insurance companies may be closed down before the end of this year for failing to meet the minimum capital requirement. Justice Yaofori has been speaking to Joy Business as he assumes office today.
Would actually enforce the rules to the teeth. Sometimes when you apply the rules, people don't like it, but it's actually for their own good. The Commission's responsibility is not only to the shareholders, but also to the ordinary people on the street, the insurers and the innocent third parties. So we owe it upon ourselves to make sure that companies that operate in the system are really solvent enough to handle, to pay claims that will come their way.
Let's come back to the issue about capitalization as well, and not to mention unions, but again, how are we going to deal with that issue that, yes, they've been given certain timelines and all the rest, and if all these things have kept quite a long time, and if all the avenues fail, I should say that, are you willing to crack the whip?
Yeah, I believe we have to actually enforce the rules, because that is the only way insurance companies in Ghana can grow. The industry always complains about foreign companies coming into the country. They are scared if foreign companies come into the country, they'll probably take their jobs. But I believe that if they are well capitalized, or if they think of mergers and acquisitions, we can develop locally indigenous insurance companies that are strong to compete with other foreign insurance companies. So I am of the view that a strong solvency requirement is always a priority.
Now, the National Board for Small-Scale Industries has launched an initiative to support private sector development and competitiveness. Dubbed Ghana Institutional Support Project, the program seeks to create an enabling environment for micro, small, and medium enterprises. There's more in this report.
The program is to be implemented through a more credible public financial management system. About 900 of the businesses received training between March and June this year, with the last batch expected to pass out next January. Acting Executive Director of the NBSSI, Kosi Anchua-Yankee, tells Love Business the project should ultimately boost government's economic growth agenda.
We have a database of SMEs who have come to us to ask for support. So we're looking at it in terms of who are the businesses that are willing and able and have the capacity to actually employ more people. Who are those enterprises that have the capacity to also gain support and be able to list on the Ghana Alternative Exchange. We're also looking at different sectors. There's agribusiness, construction, there's various sectors in various sectors that we're looking at to ensure there's diversity in numbers, there's diversity in also male and female to ensure the best support. And the goal with that is to actually strengthen the private sector, to strengthen the public sector to actually deliver and grow the private sector. So there are various institutions in the public sector that have been developed so that we can actually have economic growth, job creation, and then reduce poverty in the nation.
The African Development Bank is funding the 3-component project through the Ministry of Finance. So what measures are there to ensure continuity of the program? Ms. Anchua-Yankee explains.
So what we've done to ensure sustainability is to train our staff as trainers of this program. So the goal is that you're not just training people and that's it, or we bring in consultants, no. But our staff are also being trained to deliver the training. So in communities where they won't benefit directly from this, they will go into their communities, our BAC heads. These are the business advisory centers which support the National Board for Small-Scale Industries. And if you are well aware, the NBSSI has 173 business advisory centers in 173 or 71 districts across the country. So the goal is that all the people who are trained would go into their communities and provide support, and this would also strengthen our institution so that we'll be able to deliver on better and more training.
Officials are optimistic the project will enhance opportunities for accelerated growth, aid coordination, and integrity in the management of public resources.
And that's it for business.